What's going on, everybody? Welcome to GmiasWorld. And the number one question I've been getting asked over this past couple days is, should you be rage selling your team in preparation for this Ultimate Legend weekend, in preparation for the golden tickets, things like that? And I'm getting the question from a lot of different levels of players, whether the guys are, new, veterans, stuff like that. They really want to know, like, listen, should I be doing this or should I not be doing this? Now, the number one way to find out if you should sell anything that's on your team is based on what the actual market's doing. So this is what we're going to do right now. I'm going to show you my team, right? And obviously, Madden 18 was the year of Nats. So it's been very, very wild. A lot of the players on my team are Nats. Regardless of the situation of how they got there, everybody has a Nat. Everybody has at least one Nat on their team, right? Whether you powered them up or you got a free set, regardless if you buy packs, if you don't buy packs, somehow, somewhere you have a Nat. All right, with that being said, right, my entire offensive line is all auctionable. Because when I was really balling and I was just doing whatever I wanted, being a millionaire, I was like, yo, you know what? I like these position heroes, and I completed the sets. I got them. I eventually sold the center that I got, the Raiders center, and then I got this guy because this guy is a stud. Frederick is a stud in this game, and he definitely, does his job at the center position, right? All right, Evan Ingram, auctionable. This guy right here is Nat because he was part of the Zero Chill promo. And I put that together for Bo Jackson. Now, everybody knows about LaDainian Tomlinson at this point. We can't do nothing with him other than use him. I've been getting a lot of complaints about him. But the one thing that I'll tell you is this. He hasn't really done me dirty yet. Now, I know that that's coming, but he hasn't done it yet. So I'm not going to rage on the guy. Like, since he's been a 99, he hasn't done anything crazy. Granted, I've played on conservative for most of the time, but remember, prior to him being a complete 99, he would fumble on conservative on a regular basis. All right, just so we get that out the way. Dan Marino, we got him from the free Ultimate Legend based on the solos that they gave us. I have a video showing you how that happened. It was like whatever, the 12 solos, however many solos it was over the past week. And then they ended up giving me a Dan Marino, so that's why he's there. This guy is sellable. He's the fullback, and he's one of the most useful cards that I have. Randy Moss, Calvin Johnson are both sellable. John Ross also. Demaryius Thomas is a power-up that was done way back in the beginning of the year when I was a complete and utter idiot. And, I had the actual card that went into the set, and I just bought the core and made it. It was very, very cheap, so I got it done. Either way, he's gone all the way up to a 98, so it is what it is. And now he's just my solid slot receiver. So look. I'm not even going to go to the defense right now. Looking at this offensive line and the way that I have my players set up, a lot of you guys are similar. You got a lot of cards that are auctionable and you got some that are Nats. Now, when you look at it like this, what you're going to want to know is the value. Remember what I told you, right? Calvin Johnson and Randy Moss, like Randy Moss is down in value because he's a later card and he's not a full 99. Calvin was still hovering around the 600K mark, whatever. After the golden tickets are released, right? If there's not a good wide receiver, these cards are going to retain their value because people are going to understand that it depends on what you're looking for, actually. The speed threshold, right? We all know how speed works in Madden. So with that being said, it depends on what you're really looking for. Even like if you don't have John Madden Coach, this guy is going up to what, a 97 speed? If you got John Madden Coach, he goes to a 98. If there's other ways to get him up higher with all kinds of technical things, I don't really care about that. I'm just going based on the John Madden Coach and the Tier 5 toughness chem, right? Same thing with like Randy Moss. He goes to a 98 speed. He could be a 99 speed with John Madden Coach. Unless they do something crazy with the wide receivers, is what I've been trying to tell you guys. There is no reason to really sell Calvin Johnson or Randy Moss. You know what I'm saying? They have to do something really, really weird. And make a receiver just like, that he's burning someone, which we know it's not going to happen. Now, some of you guys are like, yo, bro, route running and stuff like that. If you're looking for those type of things, right, you could go ahead and, get rid of cards now if that's what, if you think that is something like adding 2 to Randy Moss's route running is going to make him like a god, you can go ahead and be foolish and do whatever you want. But all I'm letting you guys understand is, the only reasoning behind selling it is to actually see what's there first. Even though most of them have been confirmed, we still have so many other promos that'll be coming over the next, couple weeks, including this week right now. Like you guys are gonna get another free, you're gonna get another free Ultimate Legend. You might get a Randy Moss that's Nat, and then end up just selling the one that you have. So I'm trying to make sure you guys understand. It's the patient situation. Don't rush into doing it. because you might end up being able to get more if you just wait a little bit longer. So now that we know that, right, we don't even need to look at the defense. You're going to go over into your item binder, and you're going to go by overall, and you're going to start seeing like key factors that will determine if you should actually get rid of the cards. Now, like I told you, okay, this guy, Lawrence Taylor, I really like Lawrence Taylor, and you can see his price went back up. He was at like 400 and something K at one point. But I've been telling you guys, he's one of the most solid defenders. Bro, this dude is a savage. If you set him up the right way to blitz, he's coming in. And it doesn't matter what's going on. And this dude, you know, he'll get his legs taken out every now and again, depending on, you know, if a dude flips the play like 1,000 times, like he thinks he's a pro player, and then he does play action. Sometimes he'll take his legs out. But this guy will jump over people still and come into the backfield. Okay? So I don't know if you would feel comfortable getting rid of him right now. If you do, you can make the 600K because he's going to sell. He's going to sell at 600K without an issue. And to be honest, when he first came out, because I got him for about, I think I got him for like 800K or something like that when he first came out. So it's not bad with the drop-off based on other cards that I've gotten that the price just completely plummeted. Calvin Johnson, right? This guy, because he's an outright 99, he's going to maintain, like I told you, that 600 and something K price, even when the golden tickets come out. Because you're not really going to get much more as far as attributes go. And at the end of the day, we all understand as Madden 18 players, they're going to still drop the ball. So it doesn't matter which way you slice it. They're going to drop the ball. It is what it is this year. I don't expect any other patches unless if EA was smart, they would probably experiment with a patch to gear them up for 19 just to see how the game would react. Unless they're scrapping it and we just have no idea what they're doing and it's going to be a totally revamped game, that's what I would do. I would try to see, because we have to understand, like, yo, the game is what it is right now. We should just let it go. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's patch it. Let's see what we could do. And let's just gear that up. But like I told you guys, I think that the formatting of the patches that they're using is similar to when they first started in 16. They never changed the format. That's why every time they patch it, it goes back to making the game unplayable like Madden 16 was when they patched Madden 16. Because Madden 16 at launch was a pretty good game. All right, so that's what I'm saying about Calvin, right? Now remember, that's primarily because he's a true 99. His 99 is in white. You know what I'm saying? It's not like highlighted with the blue to chem, so they're gonna maintain a decent type of value. Okay, so Sean Taylor, Champ Bailey, and Dan Marino are all Nats. LaDainian Tomlinson is all Nats. Now, if you would have done the Eric Berry Master, it's only 2 of them on the auction house. Somebody's an idiot, and they got him for 3.5 mil. I don't know what that guy's on, but it doesn't matter. The bottom line is, I've seen this guy sell for over 1 million coins. And I'm like, what? Because it cost me, I think, like 200K to make him. Because I had so many things in my binder. And like I tell you guys, when you do the solos, you want to make sure that you hold on to the cards. I've been telling you guys this since August. So for the most of you guys that's been riding with me, a majority of my viewers are millionaires just chilling and relaxing and understanding. And, you know, they're like, yo, Gmi, thank you for giving me a better concept of the game. That's all most of us, you know, YouTubers and stuff like that should be able to do for our viewers. Like, it's not about just flossing. Oh, yo, I got a 99 Jesus. You got to want other people to enjoy the game, because then it becomes attainable for them. Now they can do it also. It's easier. You know what I'm saying? But this guy is a real steal. I saw this guy yesterday. I forgot. I think he sold for over 1 million coins. That's huge for me, because that's an 800K come up. So if there's something that comes out that's crazy, Eric Berry is still going to sell, because Eric Berry, in my opinion, is a fan favorite. So he's going to sell. So if you have him, you got money in the bank. All right? As we go down the list, that's what you'll be doing. Like, look, this guy, Ed Too Tall Jones, right? If you've been doing boss battles, you probably have him. I remember he was down to like 250. You could have got him for like 250 last week. What's happening now is people are realizing that there's not much to go. These white, look, when you have the white 99 and it's like a straight 99 without the chem, they're going to be at a certain value regardless of how bad the card plays. Now, are there other cards that are better than Ed Too Tall Jones? That's debatable. That's, you know what I'm saying? It depends on what you want to do. But again, if there's another lineman that comes out that's a golden ticket, the golden ticket version of a lineman, maybe, you know, 1 mil to 1.5. So you put that towards it. Night Train Lane, his value, you see what I'm saying? Like, his value was down to like 229. about a week ago. Lepa sippa lepa dupa, whatever the words that Bobby Smurd is talking about. But I'm gonna tell you this right now. He screwed me over the last couple games, but he's still one of the best corners in the game. And every one of these cards has their own typical type of value. The old linemen are gonna maintain a certain type of stature with their value. But remember, they're not straight 99s. And I'm gonna use this guy as an example. Tyron Smith, he was going for a decent amount. Like, he was at like 600, 700K or something like that when he first came out, right? They're going to maintain their value to a certain stature. So if you did need to get rid of them, you can pick and choose which ones you need to get rid of. You see what I'm saying? And then see exactly what's going on with it. And you might be wondering, why is Bo Jackson still in the 200s when other versions of his cards are in like the 40K, 50K? Because of what his value is on the team. Especially if you have the zero chill uniforms. You know what I'm saying? Putting him at running back is still clutch. Even with LaDainian Tomlinson there. You can put him at tight end. And he just does so many things. So those are the things that you have to really look at. You have to be able to evaluate what you're willing to give up and what is the value of what you're going to gain. You see what I'm saying? Like, this guy at 100K, he's an easy sell if you just wanted to get something to upgrade that tight end position. You wanted to go with Shannon Sharp before the actual golden ticket promo, whatever like that. These are the things that you have to assess. And that's what I want to make sure you guys understand. If your team has a decent enough value where you could go right now and sit on 3-4 million, you're still not going to have enough. You're going to probably get like 2 golden tickets, maybe 3, depending on how the price range goes if you guys are patient and you wait it out. So do you really want to abandon your whole team for 3 cards? It depends. You know what I'm saying? It depends on how you're looking at it and what's going to give you the most value. But these are just examples of a lot of the players that, most of my viewers have. Maybe if you're new to the channel, you're like, oh, I got them too. Probably I should sell them if that's what you're looking for. But you want to make it a more even keel match. So if you can sell 2 to get 1 golden ticket, in my opinion, that's good. When you start selling your whole O-line to get 1 golden ticket, it makes no sense. So in conclusion, you have to evaluate what you want and look at the team and just understand what I told you about the wide receiver position, those pointers I gave you. They can't make them that much better than what Calvin Johnson and Randy Moss already is. Okay, so if that's something that you want to do to just get whoever they're putting out, go for it. But again, do not sell a majority of your team just to get 1 golden ticket. If you have any other questions or comments, feel free to leave it in the comment section. I want to thank you guys and girls for watching. You have a great day. Until next time, one love.